Alright, this is part 2 of the Montauk trip I took back in July with Tan. We came up here for 2 days to fish for Fluke off the party boats. And the first day we fished on the Miss Montauk and had a good time catching limits of both sea bass and flounder. And then the next day we went and we're going to go on another party boat, but we had a little bit of time to kill, so we fished a jetty for searobins. And then went on a 4-hour afternoon trip on a boat called the Ebb Tide, which you see here.
Missing out here, spending all my time. Oh, there's a fluke. You got a fluke, Tan? Jumbo fluke? Yo, net. I got one and he's got one. Oh, they're fluke. There we go.
Walk it to me, alright? I'm not going to chase him, just walk it to me.
That one's definitely a keeper. This one, borderline.
Alright, so that was our first drift of the day, I think. We got some fluke. Mine was just short, Tan's was legal, and I was using a jig, 2 ounce, with a gulp. And I was trying to cast it out and work it back in like we were doing the day before on the Montauk. But the day before on the Montauk, it was really calm out and there was no drift. This day, the wind was blowing 15 miles an hour, giving us like a pretty quick drift. And the chicken rig is really what was working. This jig that I was using wasn't working. You needed a chicken rig. You needed a lot of weight to hold bottom on the faster drift. And this is the chicken rig. I was using 2 Magic Tail bucktails, 1/2 ouncers, and then you just load them up with meat, gulp, spearing, whatever. And that was the only way I got keeper fluke on this little 4-hour trip.
Keeper, whatever it is. I hope. He was shaking, but it was like, could have gone either way, Seabass or fluke. Might want to get the net.
Like a skate.
Skate?
Looks like
No,
doing that too.
no, it's a fluke. Need that net. What do you think?
That was a skate.
He said, someone said skate. That's a keeper, right?
Yeah, he looks like it.
He looks like a keeper to me. Close, but I think he will make it.
Nice.
Oh. Just makes it. Just makes it.
Where's your bucket?
Right there. Alright, Tan buoy. I'm catching up. I'm gonna try to tie the fastest rig of my life. Right here. Uni to uni, 40-pound fluoro, 50-pound braid here. Tying the chicken rig. Trying to get our line in the water by the next drift here. So, dropper loop. It's the dropper loop here. Bam. And bam. Alright. Just 2 dropper loops and a weight loop. So, these are 1/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce Magic Tail bucktails I'm using here. And we're just tying them, you know, with a dropper loop. It's just a glorified top and bottom rig called the chicken rig up here. And it's definitely the right rig to be using if you're party boat fluking. Alright. Just like that. Real quick, all rigged up, ready to go. Oh. There's one. Oh no, I think he's a short. We have to measure him though. Is there a hole under there for him? Alright. Short. I'll do what I want. Grub produced a bunch of flounder. That's a biscuit. I think I got a nice biscuit. Oh yeah. Oh, barely hooked.
Rod tip straight up, rod tip straight up.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, thank you. As soon as I put the chicken rig down, Tan, you see that? That was worth it. Here's what we got on our 4-hour Montauk experience here.
Hold on, we'll put them out on the deck.
We got them in the ice bath right now. Keeper flounder, 2 keeper flounders, 3 keeper flounders. That's less than half of what we got yesterday. All right, we got off the boat and we went to the Dockside Bar and Grill to get some food. I got this soft shell crab. Tan got a soft shell crab as well. I've never had a soft shell crab before. I'm gonna eat this very soon. We gotta go get some gas first.
Have you ever got gas in New York? Is it pump your own?
It's full service.
I think I should hit this with lemon.
Oh yeah. I get mine plain with ketchup. I just eat it with ketchup.
Oh, I ain't putting no ketchup on the crab. That's... Oh yeah.
Where's the fruit? 1.9.
Mm-hmm. This is my first time eating soft shell crab. I love hard shell crabs. This is not bad. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. I don't know if there's supposed to be guts in there either, like that. Like this, they call it the mustard. It's just guts and shit, crab shit. I'm not all about the crab shit. The crab itself, though, I feel like it needs Old Bay. It's definitely not bad, but I'm not blown away at all. I think we're gonna go to a jetty now and try to meet up with Rich of Fishaholic Fishing and fish this jetty for flounder. I think.
All right, we are about to walk to a jetty here, opposite of the jetty I was fishing earlier. It's 6:30. Hoping for 1 keeper fluke. That's the goal right now. We have 1 goal, and that is 1 keeper fluke. Tan Bowie's already there. I dropped him off there because he's got the gimpy back. And I'm gonna make the walk. All right, it's sunny and windy. Rich is on the other side of this inlet, loading up his car, throwing his kayak on. He was out there. He caught some fish, mostly sea robins, he said. A couple keeper fluke, he said. I think he was fishing 60 feet of water out there. Didn't sound fantastic, but all right, we got like an 18-mile-an-hour wind here. Wind at the back, coming off the shoreline. One dude is fishing the tip of this jetty, even though the other jetty has no one fishing on it, which is interesting. There's a fish. Fluke or sea robin? Little fluke, that's what I like to see. Better than a sea robin. Oh, short fluke. Not a bad way to start fishing here. That was probably my 8th cast. Hopefully there's some big ones. I was just dreaming about catching like a 10-pounder here. How cool that would be. Could happen, you know, there could be a 10-pound fluke. Who the hell knows? It's a big fluke around here in Montauk. Any luck out there? Oh.
Yeah, I got a good one, but it came off the hook.
Flounder?
Yeah, fluke like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a decent sized fluke right there.
Yeah. Not too bad. I'll take it. You know, I like catching them. Fun to catch.
Yeah. What are you using?
Yeah, bucktail with gulp.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
Using a white one?
Yeah, all white.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Good luck, alright?
Yeah, thanks. All right, well, I'll catch you later then. Later. All right, Rich is not coming, unfortunately. I was really hoping to challenge him to a fish off, but that's all good. I'll just catch all the flounder myself. Wow, yeah, look at that one. Trophy sea robin. Trophy sea robin. Swing him right up. Too bad we don't have a tape measure on that thing. That's
For those of you, they have spines. The best way to hold them and take them off without getting spines is grab them by the cheeks. Like this.
There you go.
By the cheeks.
Words of the wise. Those spines will get you. They got me. I was bleeding earlier. Nice. Meanwhile, one of these girls is like bawling her eyes out here. Tane's doing some mediating right now. Girl is bawling her eyes out because she dropped her phone in the rocks. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is where the video is going to end. Flounder bite has slowed down, and I think we're leaving tonight for sure. We're not going to stick around and go party boat fluking again tomorrow. This whole trip was Tan Bowie's idea. He just wanted to go party boat fluking, and we had talked about it in the off season. And I told him I was down to go, you know, New England party boat fluking, and I'll probably come back again this summer, somewhere. I'm not sure where, but you know, try for big fluke. I would like to fish for stripers while I'm here in Montauk. Like, it sucks that I'm not striper fishing here, but Tan Bowie is not a striper fisherman. He's not down with waders, he's not down with corkers, he's not down with lures. So I'm definitely gonna go on a nice striper trip, like actually fish for stripers some point in the near future. You know, come up to New York, Massachusetts range, you know, somewhere in there. Try for big bass. Because I can't wait. I can't wait for September, October, you know. Gotta fish now. But yeah, it is windy as hell. I don't know, between the... Oh, god dang it. Between the Miss Montauk and that boat we went on this afternoon, you know, if you're looking for big fluke, I think you're... Oh, there's one. Much better off on the Miss Montauk. 8-hour trip versus a 4-hour trip. Ooh, found it. Might be my biggest one. That thing is tasty looking. Not a bad fish. It's got some parasites on him. Yeah, definitely hit the 8-hour trip on the Montauk if you're, you know, looking for big fluke. The day before we got here, they had 2 9-pounders, which is why we went there, you know. But there's a lot of 4-hour boats, and I think they're all pretty good. Montauk's pretty good fishery offshore, you know, 30 to 100 feet of water, wherever we were fishing. A lot of good bottom, a lot of fish, Seabass, and somewhere out there, you know, there's big 13-pound, 14, 15-pound fluke. The private boats were getting them that size, apparently. That's what we heard. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep fishing out here. Oh, 2 for 2. Damn, this one feels nice, actually. I don't have any leader on here, of course. No leader. That one is like freaking close. Close, but no cigar. It looks like the last one I just caught, but no cigar on that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep jigging here, you know. Keep on fishing. See if we can get a nice big flounder here at dusk. There's one. Oh, robbing all day. All day robbing. Maybe fluke. Oh, it's a fluke. Wow. Dang, that's freaking keeper size. Keeper size. Let me go give this fish a measure real quick. I think he's legal. What do you think, Tan Bowie? Short? Or keeper?
You got a measure?
don't know, I don't think so. Do you? Alright, we kept that fish under the assumption that it is legal. We did not have a tape measure. And he looks close, like he is close. But we're gonna measure when we get back to the car. I'm gonna prove to you he's 19 inches. I got the eye. He's like 19, he's over 19. Yeah, generally you do want to measure your flounder. But I just have like a very good eye for fluke. I recommend that you measure your flounder unless you also have a good eye for fluke. Just missed one. Alright, well that's about all we got for today. My GoPro battery died. I'm getting like short fluke bites every cast. I'm getting, well, bites every cast, not fish every cast. They took the tail off my grub. Oh no, a lot of bites, but no other keepers. Hopefully you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. And just to verify, he's pushing 19 3/4. 19 3/4. There we go. All right.